Hello, Mayank. I have reviewed your emails. So I'm referring to your last email as this is important. Same kind of factory is technology upgrade. It helped me a lot. Thank you for saying these things. Okay. I had gone through this last evening. I'm again going through it with you so we don't miss out on anything. Yes. You've mentioned that your current company is ready to match the offer, and March was your date of moving to a new company. Okay. See, let's start here. It's very likely that you'd find yourself working away from your place of birth. I'm residing in Nagpur, and my workspace, just let me look at these pin codes. Right, so all these places, your Nagpur, Borgaon, they are in Maharashtra, aren't they? So that's very nice of them. Vadodara, they have one existing unit, and somewhere in South India, place not yet decided. Please suggest me out of three which would be a best option, or should I tell them to plan this project at Bareilly, which was my last where I've worked for 9 years. Sir, your chart is very clearly suggesting you are going to have some foreign exposure related to your work. And therefore, I don't think staying in your home city, Bareilly, where you were born, is a good option. And interestingly, when you say March next year, you are going to be moving from Sun's Mahadasha to Moon. And so, this is a time when you'd find yourself building relations with people new to you. And your personality is likely to evolve through that experience. I also see this time bringing or testing your imaginative power. So when you say work is going to be more automation driven, I am assuming you are converting operations done manually into, you're automating them. So mechanical work is now being automated, which I think can happen if you have an understanding of how that mechanical work was taking place. That requires imagination. We need this can be done automated, as this is just simply picking stuff from here to here, or this is all about measuring and doesn't require a person. It can be automated, which is linked to Revati, which is the nakshatra occupied by Moon. Revati is also about finding things which have been lost. Or it's also linked to showing people the right path. So perhaps you see that the future is linked to automation. You've mentioned this, which is planned Green Valley project. Let me quickly search what that means. Yes, I'm not sure this is what you are involved with. What I am seeing is that it has to do with serving the society in some ways. And therefore, I think your work is going to be centered around that. Earlier I had mentioned you can be showing people the right path. This is going to remain the nature of your work. The other interesting thing is that you must see the level of interaction you are going to have with people around you at your workspace. If you feel this new factory job, in the new job, is going to lead to more interactions, more exposure, and give you that option to perhaps revolutionize your industry, then that's a good sign. I think you should embrace change and even be ready to put yourself in an entirely new situation, like working in South India. If you feel your circumstances allow that move, you must do it. You must do it. I think newness should be embraced. If so far you've worked in Maharashtra, Nagpur and around that area, I see a change. See, Dasha changes always bring a change. You see, Sun has been ruling your life for the last 6 years, and now that you find yourself under Moon, or you're about to enter Moon's chapter, late April 24, you must embrace that change. What do I see in your chart? I'd like to, and that's why I wanted to get a sense of the exact nature of your work. Whatever you've shared, let me try to present my findings even better or relate to your email. I find your work a lot about surveillance through information, and I also find your work somehow linked to healing the society. So Green Valley, if I understood it correctly, is an example, I believe, of what your chart is suggesting. So you're solving something which has been a long-term problem, like a region is losing its soil nutrition and it has been degrading for many years. So it's a long-term problem that you're trying to improve. Work is going to be very futuristic, your work, and therefore if your future new offer involves use of advanced technology needed for automation, then embrace it. I think that's a good idea. And your work does seem to me as being very detailed oriented and highly technical. When I first read your chart again, I kept running into combinations suggesting that, and I am referring to Mars and Saturn's position. And I think your work can also be about understanding the financial side of things. Despite your work being technical, I think you'll also try to make sure that your project is financially sound. That also is seen from your chart. You're a very dedicated professional and you do your work honestly. Therefore, you find that your current company is ready to offer you more money. New companies want to hire you. That's the kind of person you are. And slowly and steadily, you make a name for yourself. And again, these relationships that you're going to build at your workspace is going to be centered around new ideas. That you find yourself in this upcoming 10-year Mahadash of Moon, that you are actively engaging with your colleagues and thinking of ideas and how things can be done in the future. That's going to be the phase of your life. So through your learnings and your ideas, you're going to guide others. Others are going to guide you. And that's going to help improve your personality and evolve your thinking. That's the chapter you're about to enter. I do see that responsibility from a money point of view as well. That might fall on your shoulders. And under Jupiter's Antardasha, few years down the line, I see you gaining a position of high responsibility and, more importantly, fame. You'll be well recognized for your work. So if you see in this new company that 3 or 4 years down the line, you'd see yourself, in a position where people would recognize your work. You'll be the head of your department, for example, then the probability. And then you must keep in view, do you think in your current company that a position might be part of your life, or in the new company? And this is a very promising chapter in the future. March 27 all the way till the end of July 28. Yes, the work has to remain technical. A very hard-working person. Those are my views. Okay, let me see if I've answered your questions. My intuitive feeling is, now that I've taken everything into account, that embracing the new offer is a good option. That's my conclusion. Don't think you're going to lose out on anything by moving or joining this new company. I think it might give you the opportunity to learn more and to guide others and to be more involved in technology, like surveillance technology. Let's say it's a green project, so you are also monitoring the progress, making sure the standards are met, the mission is accomplished. I think you should look for a change. So first option I wouldn't suggest. So this is entirely your choice. This would be new for you. So anything which is new, you must embrace. I don't think you should go back to your hometown. Don't think you should go back to your hometown. Those are my findings. Hope they are helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.